David. Happy Tuesday and good afternoon. Thanks for joining us on Midday Kentucky. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It is a beautiful day. It is a little warmer, but oh my gosh, it's nice. I'm ready for fall though.
You are?
You love fall? Oh, really?
Okay, I like fall. Everybody gets really upset because I love summer. I don't like what comes after fall, so the
Right.
sooner fall comes, that means more winter.
That's true. That's the Florida in you coming out.
Yeah.
I know.
Fall's beautiful though, so that's exciting.
It is. It'll be gorgeous around here with all the colors, all the trees. I'm excited.
So idealistic, David. All right, we have something for you. How would you like to join us for lunch? Midday Kentucky is going to be live tomorrow at Shakespeare & Co. in Hamburg. All you have to do is RSVP by calling that number on your screen. Give us your phone number, name, and the number of people in your party that are going to attend. That number is 859-447-8230. We're going to welcome up to 25 viewers, so be sure and get that in ASAP.
That is one of my favorite events. People really need to jump on this because it does fill up quickly, but it is such a good show. And Shakespeare & Co., they're amazing. The food
so
is
fun.
Oh, it's the food. The food is so good. So
Are you
yeah,
already
definitely jump into that.
salivating?
Yes, I'm getting hungry talking about it.
David would like some guests. I know you're usually eating alone, so this.
It's one of those things where it's really the whole scenery there.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
just
a beautiful restaurant. If you've
It
never
is.
been, this is a great opportunity.
I'm excited. Come join us.
All right, well, we want to get serious again. We just wanted to update you about Hurricane Florence, which left behind tons of damage and flooding.
Yeah.
8 trillion gallons of water have already fallen from the sky. How is that even a number?
Yeah,
8
that is.
trillion.
It's kind of mind-blowing when you think about it.
Highways have turned to rivers as the flooding continues. Even though the rains have moved out of the Carolinas and into Virginia now, count at least 30 people so far are now dead. Sadly, that probably will just continue to go up as the
Yeah.
flooding continues.
Oh, it is. It's devastating to these communities.
It's awful, and there's stories. There's a story where the mother was getting her son out of the car and lost grip of him, and he died. I mean, these are just heartbreaking, heart-wrenching stories. We have, I believe, a full screen that we can pull up on how you can help. There you go. We're doing a phone bank today and tomorrow here at the studio during our 5, 5:30, and 6 shows. That number to donate is 1-800-435-7669. You can know your money is going to a great cause.
Yeah.
Everything's secure, legit. You're going to be helping people.
So important. And just check us out at WTVQ.com because sometimes that's easier. You're on your phone and you can make a donation because you're really affecting so many people out there.
And every little bit helps.
Yeah.
All right, well, it is very hard to switch gears after that, but here we go. The 70th Annual Emmy Awards had its share of surprises, both some of the winners and a moment that surprised almost everyone and maybe brought some tears. David Daniel has those highlights.
The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
The big winner on TV's biggest night was The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. The Amazon series picked up 5 Emmys, including Outstanding Comedy Series and Lead Comedy Actress for Rachel Brosnahan.
It's about a woman who's finding her voice anew, and it's something that's happening all over the country right now. One of the most important ways that we can find and use our voices is to vote.
HBO's Game of Thrones returned to win a pair of Emmys, including Outstanding Drama Series, while FX's American Crime Story, The Assassination of Gianni Versace, took a trio of trophies, topped by Outstanding Limited Series or TV Movie.
1 out of every 4 LGBTQ people in this country will be the victim of a hate crime. We dedicate this award to them.
One of the night's biggest ovations went to Henry Winkler, who won for Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series for HBO's Barry, the first Emmy of his long career.
I only have 37 seconds. I wrote this 43 years ago. Okay.
The 70th Emmy Awards included a standing ovation for 96-year-old TV treasure Betty White.
It's incredible that I'm still in this business, and you are still putting up with me.
But the night's most memorable moment no one saw coming, except Glenn Weiss, who won an Emmy for directing the Oscars and used his acceptance speech to tell his girlfriend, Jan Svensson,
"You wonder why I don't like to call you my girlfriend? Because I want to call you my wife." Will you marry me?
On a night of winners, what could be a sweeter win than that? In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
And of course,
Wow.
she said yes. Other winners were Barry, Godless, The Americans, and The Crown. That received 2 Emmys each, while among networks, Netflix was tops with 7, HBO had 6,
Wow.
Amazon and FX each won 5 Emmys. Did you watch last night?
I watched little cuts of it. We were kind of running around. Brandy had it on her phone going, you know. But did you see any? I know wardrobe was huge for her. Was there anything you were like, I love these dresses?
Well, I'm a fashion. That's what I love these shows for. No, I'm not a fashionista. That was not what I was about to say. But I love watching what
Yeah.
they're wearing. But let's just go back to that. Betty White, how incredible does she look?
Man, she took my breath away.
And
Honestly.
she still was so witty. I watched the entire show because I'm a nerd like that. But she was so witty with some of her comebacks, and
So
she's
cute.
so funny, so adorable. The proposal,
Wow.
I think I'm getting soft because it like brought tears.
It about brought tears to me right there.
Well,
I'm
and
like,
the
keep it
entire
together.
setup with it was he had just lost his mother 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's the director of the Oscars. And then that just came out of nowhere. He ended up giving her his mother's ring. It was
love
just
it.
like,
It
lot
takes
of
it there.
drama.
The drama's
a
there,
lot of
people.
drama. Do you watch Game of Thrones? That
Yes.
was the big winner.
Yes. Oh yeah. Love
Apparently,
Game of
I have
Thrones.
to start watching that and catch up, or else
Whoa.
I'm off the show.
Whoa.
I know.
Yeah, you know, but it's Game of Thrones will throw you for a roller coaster. So just be ready. It's intense.
Strap on. All right. We're going to talk about some fashion now. Funny that you
Bring
mentioned
it
that.
to-
In addition to all of those award highlights, there were also some fashion highlights that graced the red carpet. Here are a few of our favorites. Okay, this is Jessica Biel. She's wearing Ralph and Russo. Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
I don't know if I'm a big fan of those flaps.
Real the flaps.
You know, I think it's all right.
I think-
She's beautiful,
I
and
think
that's what
having
makes the
David
dress.
Goldman do the fashion segment could be the best part ever. Her and Justin Timberlake together, they made the most stunning couple.
You know, JT will be here tomorrow.
Oh, is he?
I'm just saying.
He's going to be at Shakespeare. See, I like this dress because it wasn't straight across the waist, which means absolutely nothing to you, but it was beautiful. But you're not a fan?
I'm not really a big fan of that one.
All right, how about the next one? We have Kristen Bell wearing Salache, and I probably butchered that, London,
You know, I don't know.
with the boat neckline.
I'm not a big. No, it's cute.
What do you like, David Goldman?
Well, I just feel like that kind of ages her.
Did you say it's cute?
It's cute, but I'm just saying I don't think that that's. I expect more.
Okay, well, it's very
Step your game
sophisticated,
up,
very
Kristen.
sleek.
And I love her. I think she is hilarious.
You can't
just add
backtrack
that.
once you just said you don't like her dress. Moving on, Regina King wearing Christian Serrano.
I'm gonna be honest. She looks amazing.
You like it?
Yep,
So
love
you
it.
like the fluorescent colors?
It's not really the color. I just think it's a fun. It's a little different. You don't
Yeah.
really see that.
No, it's good. Would you say hot green or fluorescent green?
I would say fluorescent green.
Okay. Moving on, Sandra Oh wearing Ralph and Russo. That's beautiful.
Yeah, very classy.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Even with that deep V, it just kind of, it's not too much at all. I like the studding.
Oh yeah, she's pulling it off.
Okay, Rachel Brosnahan wearing Oscar de la Renta.
You know, I love that color red, so I think that's beautiful, and like the dark shades of it could be just the shadowing. But yeah, I think that's really pretty. It's
Yeah.
just classy.
Yeah, I love it. Love the different lines in there. I'm a big Oscar de la Renta
Look
fan
at you, just
anyways.
loving it.
Yeah, I have so many of his dresses in my closet. All right, moving on to somebody who probably does. Heidi Klum, she's wearing Zach Posen. She's just, yeah, I mean, what can you say?
Yep, there
She could be
is.
wearing a paper sack, and she's gorgeous.
Yep, she's
All right,
beautiful.
Scarlett Johansson wearing Balmain.
See, I think this is fun. It's a little adventurous.
Yeah.
And it's very cool.
I saw online some people were saying it's a little too much skin. Do you think so?
No.
I don't either. I don't think that's any worse than what anybody else.
No,
you know.
it's
different. I like it.
Yeah, it's very cool.
All right, and then this is one of my favorite actresses, Tandy Newton wearing Brandon Maxwell. She is just, I mean, you can't beat her.
No, that is, that's honestly, I love that it's almost like a cape.
Yeah, she's just so graceful and holds herself so well, and this dress just fits her. I mean, just whew.
It does. I think it really brings elegance.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, we'll move on from there. Good job.
I feel pretty fashionista.
Yeah,
after that.
I feel like-
I think Troy would be proud of me, or he's just shaking his head, crying right now. Yeah. He's
say
probably
we do
like,
more of
David,
this with David.
no more fashion for you.
Yeah, because I'm not really sure what you like yet, so
We're getting there.
we'll get a style.
We'll dig.
Yeah, we didn't have any guys in there. Are you a big guys fashion?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll be.
Just walked right into that. Yeah,
No, it is.
it was pretty. There were some different colors that the guys were wearing last night. We didn't have any pictures.
I saw John Legend, and he looked G'd up. GQ all the way.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Anyways.
All right, we're going to move on. How far would you go to find the person you met at the bar last night? Carlos, he's a first-year student at the University of Calgary, and in an effort to find the Nicole he met the night before, he decided to email 247 women named Nicole at his school. Now, this is part of what the email said. This is a mass email to all Nicoles. If you don't fit this description, then ignore. And if you are the one and just don't want to talk to me, that's okay as well. Note, this email was sent to Nicoles that were students, faculty, and some deans. Now, Carlos somehow got cut from this email chain, and then the girls all formed a Facebook group called Nicole from Last Night. That's clever.
I love this story because there's so many different turns. What's great is the girl that he was actually trying to contact, Nicole, didn't get to be a part of that mass email.
I mean, she could have just been a friend.
She was from Holland. She was an exchange student, and the fact that she hadn't gotten her email really, I guess, merged
Set up yet?
Yeah, set up. And she was excited, which I thought was kind of stalkerish. She was excited to meet up with him because she did come out to the girls group, and she was like, "Hey, this is me. This is."
Oh, she outed herself.
Yeah,
there.
she outed herself, and she was pretty pumped about it.
What do you think about his technique of going about this?
Bold, number one.
Fortune favors the bold, David.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a little creepy.
You think so?
I think so, just in the sense that it's a little aggressive, hitting 247. But in today's culture.
Well, how else is he going to find her? I mean, it's a big
move.
world.
It's a move, and I don't know. It seems a little desperate to me.
You think?
I think so. What would you do if a guy was trying to get a hold of you this way?
I would think it's funny. But I think, do you know like the Craigslist misconnections?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I just am amused by them or I find them very endearing. This kind of reminded me of that.
That's where somebody makes eye contact with you
I was
anywhere.
sitting in my car at the stop sign on some random street. You are in a red car wearing this.
And
Did
we
you feel
looked
the
at each
connection?
other. Yeah. I do think that's kind of cool.
Well, do you think they're legit or these people are joking? Like, I hope they're legit. Like, I want these people to be hopeless romantics, that person knows exactly who they are and they're looking at Craigslist
the love energy.
misconnections.
I don't know. I've been on Craigslist in forever. So
I thought he was about to say I'm always on Craigslist.
I haven't been on my,
I check and see who's looking for me on a daily basis.
You do that too? No.
All right, on that note, have you ever wanted to go to the moon? Right now I do. Your chance may soon come. The first person to fly in the Big Falcon Rocket is entrepreneur and art collector Yusaku, I know, one less ku.
Yeah.
Yusaku Maezawa, and he bought seats for the entire plane for the first journey. He hopes to take with him 6 to 8 people who are artists, whether that be art, music, or film. That's right, this trip to all of them is going to be free. The week-long trip in 2020, like there's a date. In 2023, will take the passengers up, around the moon, and back. Reports won't say how much he paid, but this we do know for future passengers, a single seat on the 100-person rocket could cost in excess of just a mere $35 million.
Oh, would you ever go out and do this? Like if they picked you, they're like, Amber, you do such a great job on Midday Kentucky. We want to take you around the moon.
You're worth $35 million for this trip. So I want to say I would, because when would you ever have that opportunity again? But also, I grew up around the Space Center, so we all, like, our field trips were always like, ugh, Kennedy Space Center.
3, 2, 1.
But you do that, like, whole little thing where the gravity, it's like spins you around, and it's one of those
the
rides.
G-forces.
And I could not take that. Would you
So
do
you just
it?
wouldn't last? No, I wouldn't. I don't
No?
think. No, I think it's kind of scary. Like honestly, I'd be up there. I think it's adventurous, and I commend people that would. But I would be the person that would be like, we're flying up, and I'd be like, I'm pretty nervous right now.
You'd be that calm about it?
Can we go back down? No, there'd be a lot of like.
Just like that. David, I feel like this is something you would say. YOLO.
YOLO. Living your best life. Come on.
I don't know. I mean, you have to say yes.
Yes. I mean, you would.
Tell us what you would think. Go on Facebook. We have
Yeah.
all these stories up. Let us know. We want to know your favorite looks from Emmys and if you would want to go to the moon.